The Grand Bellevue Museum was hosting a gala event. It esteemed halls filled with priceless artifacts from around the world. The guests were dressed in their finest attire, sipping champagne and admiring the artwork. But amidst the glamour and sophistication, a sinister plot unfolded. A figure in black, known only as the Shadow, infiltrated the museum through a ventilation shaft. They moved with precision, avoiding security cameras and guards. The Shadow had been planning the heist for months, studying the museum's security system and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Their target was the priceless Starlight Diamond, a gemstone worth millions. The diamond was on loan from a private collector and was considered one of the most valuable items in the museum's collection. The Shadow reached the display case, and with a swift motion, the Starlight Diamond was gone. The next morning, museum staff discovered the Starlight Diamond was missing. Detective Jameson, a seasoned investigator with a keen mind and sharp instinct, was called to the scene. He began questioning witnesses and reviewing security footage. As Jameson dug deeper, he uncovered a web of secrets and lies within the museum walls. The staff seemed shaken, but Jameson noticed that one of the curators, Alexandra, seemed particularly nervous. He made a mental note to look into her background. The security footage showed a figure in black entering the museum through the ventilation shaft, but the face was obscured. Jameson knew he had to find more evidence to catch the thief. Jameson spent hours poring over ancient texts and museum records, trying to understand the significance of the Starlight Diamond. He discovered that it was once part of a larger ancient treasure that had been lost for centuries. The more Jason learned about the Starlight Diamond, the more he realized that this was no ordinary theft. The thief seemed to know exactly what they were looking for, and Jameson suspected that the motive went beyond more financial gain. As Jameson continued his investigation, he found a cryptic message left behind by the Shadow. "Look again at the artifacts of the past." Jameson was baffled, but he was determined to crack the code. As Jameson closed in on the Shadow, he uncovered a shocking truth. The thief was indeed Alejandra, the curator he had suspected, but her motives were more complex than Jameson had anticipated. She had been wronged by the museum's administration and sought revenge. Alejandra had been working at the museum for years, but she had been fired 6 months prior after a disagreement with the director. She had been planning her revenge ever since, using her knowledge of the museum's security system to her advantage. The Shadow's true identity was revealed, and Jameson's apprehended Alejandra. But in a surprising twist, she returned the Starlight Diamond, revealing a deeper message. The museum's dark secrets would no longer be hidden. Jameson reflected on the case, wondering what other secrets lay in the hidden shadows. The museum's reputation was saved, but the real question remained: what other mysterious awaited discovery? The case was closed, but the intrigue would linger. And as Jameson left the museum, he couldn't help but feel that, this was just the beginning of a larger and of a bigger story. And the Starlight Diamond case would go down in history as one of the most intriguing thefts of all time. And Jameson knew that he would never forget the thrill of of this chase. Thank you all for joining me this evening. And thank you so much for my new subscribers. Thank you so much, so much for my old subscribers, my regular subscribers. And if you have not subscribed yet, please hit that bell below so that you all will be notified when I bring you all new crime videos. So have a great evening and God bless, and see you in the next video.